Yeah, this question's for Sean Payton during your guys' big interview day. I'm over here at Q School just trying to grind it out in life while you guys are off living the dream. It's okay. I'm under the number right now. First question for Sean would be, Sean, just how many Super Bowls do you think you'd have right now if you actually did trade for Tony Romo? That'd probably be the first question. He's going to give a non-committal, a little bit of an answer that's mostly like, oh, I've got to protect the legacy of everybody else. But deep down in his core, you know, he probably robbed me of my own Super Bowl, so that's always cool. Second, and more realistic probably of an answer, everyone asks him how much influence Bill Parcells had on his career. The real question is, I know you liked a lot of the stuff he did and you implemented some of it, but what were the things you wanted to do differently that you felt like he may not have had some of the strengths that you had and that you wanted to utilize when you became a head coach? Good talk.
Tony, hey, I appreciate the questions. Tony from Dallas, is that who the radio caller is? Who's going to Q School. Tony from Dallas, look, I get that question all the time. What if we had made the trade for Tony Romo instead of acquiring Drew Brees? And look, we never know the answer. I'm not giving you your generic answer. I do know that Drew has a Super Bowl and you don't have any. All right, that's why you're at Q School right now, working on your golf game and you're under the number. Number two, the better question, what were some of the things that I would have liked to have done in Dallas maybe that Coach Parcells wasn't as fond of? Maybe a couple more shotgun empty formations. It drove me crazy that Vinny made those wristbands, honestly, and that we had like a way to talk to the quarterback, and yet we just gave him a number, and then Vinny read from the wristbands. That would have been like change one, all right? And then with, let's see, with Drew Bledsoe, shoot, we would have been pushing to get you in. Drew was a good quarterback, but certainly you were ready to take over and play. Probably one less nickel run into a down safety defense. That'd be the other thing. So get back to your short game. Listen, I appreciate you like handing me over to Graham and these guys. They spent 14 hours here today, and it's only the start of the regular season. So thank you for giving me that.
Tell Tony that we're not in the habit of giving up good players for other people. That's the first thing. I don't know exactly all of the things that Sean implemented that he got from me. I don't know what all of them were. But the one thing I do know is like the schedule, the weekly schedule, I know is very, very similar because he's quoted that to me on the phone several times. Okay, we're on the line at 8:50. Well, that was my term. That means everybody's dressed, shoes on, tied, helmets buckled, ready to run. On the line, that's what that means. Very similar to what I used to do. So